excited and feel blessed to be here. And we were watching the game last night on TV, and they were saying that he's going to make a statement tonight. So we're super excited to witness this piece of history.
Clayton Kershaw fans try to put it into words how they're feeling about the 37-year-old left-hander retiring after 18 years with the Dodgers.
He hit me if I know him personally, because I love the Dodgers. And actually, this tick, we bought it before. We didn't know this was going to come up. So when I heard, I was telling my I go, hey, we'll be Kershaw's last game, So it's going to be good. But it's, I don't know, it hurts inside, you know what I mean? I don't know, I can't explain it.
Ticket prices spiked after Kershaw made the big announcement yesterday, but fans say it's well worth the price. See him pitch his last regular season home game.
When I first moved to Los Angeles in 2014, he just started pitching for them, and I didn't really know much about baseball. And then he was just like the face of baseball, and so yeah, I'm so happy to be able to be here for his last game. Really happy, really happy. He's like LA for me.
And what a perfect way to end things. Fans get to see Kershaw pitch against the hated ones, the San Francisco Giants.
Hopefully he does a no-hitter. Imagine that.
Oh, gosh, yes. Can you imagine that? That would just be a cherry on top to his story. I cannot wait to hear what Clayton Kershaw is going to say as a farewell to his tonight. No doubt there's going to be a lot of tears flowing at Dodger Stadium. Well, that's going to do it for me here at Dodger Stadium. Mary Beth McDade. Send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, big night at the ballpark. Mary Beth, thank you. There is developing news out of Sacramento where shots have been fired at the local ABC station. Sacramento say it happened just after officers responded where several all the way of the Jimmy Kimmel indefinite suspension by ABC, and we're told there were protests at that Sacramento station just yesterday. Police say they do not know yet if this was a targeted or random shooting, but they say they are hunting for that suspect. No one was hurt. A sad day in the search for the father and
police there have confirmed year-old Xavier Aguilera found dead after he and his father, 25-year-old Brandon Aguilera, were caught up in fast-moving water in last night's thunderstorms. Family members say strong currents pushed their car off the road, and the two were separated by strong currents when Brandon managed to actually escape the car. Brandon was rescued, taken to the hospital, and has been released.
New evacuation warnings are in effect in several San Bernardino County mountain communities already hit hard by mudslides and debris flows.
Many are still trying to dig out after yesterday's storm. KTLA's Alina Bovian is in Oak Glen, where residents are bracing for more rough weather.
Hi there, guys. Good evening. That's right. Out of an abundance of caution, this evacuation warning was issued earlier this afternoon. Now, take a look behind me. You can see the foothill communities and the mountain right behind us. Now, majority of the damage, majority of the mud and debris really centered to those areas. And you can see some of those trucks coming down right now. They've been busy. Crews have been really busy in this area over the last few hours, making sure that everything is nice and clear. And as you can see, the roads are open and things here are carrying on as usual. It's been a rough 24 hours for the folks living in Forest Falls and the communities in the San Bernardino National Forest. Rain, flooding, debris, and major mudslides. In this case, a 20-foot wall of mud taking out in a dozen homes along Valley of the Falls Drive, Prospect Drive, and Torrey Pines Drive. Mari making landfall Thursday, bringing rain thunderstorms to the region. The foothill communities
the way the comes down and it just washes everything out.
The McHenrys are back today to assess the damage in their neighborhood. The wash she's referring to is Oak Glen Road, now covered in several feet of mud.
This happens all the time. This is the only way it can come down.
Crews working to clear the debris. Road closures, a major issue. North of here, Caltrans confirmed nearly a dozen cars were stranded along State Route 38 due to heavy debris flow, especially impacting Valley of the Falls Drive to Lakewood Road.
We had a lot of boulders, trees.
As folks try to maneuver through conditions today, they're bracing for more weather. As of 2 o'clock, the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department put out a warning for the communities of Forest Falls, Angeles Oaks, Seven Oaks, and Oak Glen.
They're cleaning up. The county's doing a great job, and they're hustling.
Now, as far as this area goes, we haven't heard of anyone being injured or any major damage to homes. And as far as the evacuation order, the warning rather, it went in effect 2 o'clock today. No word yet on when it is expected to expire. In Oak Glen, Emelina Bovian, KTLA 5 News.
Rising R&B star David has canceled all remaining stops on his U.S. tour, including a scheduled show at the Greek Theater tomorrow. This comes as the investigation continues into the death of 15-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. David owns the Tesla where the teen girl's decomposed remains were found last week. Police have not named any suspect in her death, though friends and family believe the two were romantically involved.
A 25-year-old mixed martial arts fighter is arrested weeks after attacking a pro wrestler during a live event. Raja Jackson was filmed knocking 23-year-old Stuart Smith unconscious during a live stream event in Sun Valley last month. It took 4 wrestlers to pull Jackson off Smith, many saying they thought the fight was part of the show. Witnesses who know both men told the LA Times the beating was retaliation for a previous confrontation where Smith was seen smashing a beer can on Jackson's head during a separate live stream event. Jackson is now facing felony battery charges.
Now a story you will see only on 5. A family FaceTime chat turns to horror as a Riverside home goes up in flames.
A daughter was speaking with her mother when suddenly flames erupt in her mother's home. That fire destroyed everything the mother possessed. KTLA's Sarah Welch reports from Riverside on the family's heartbreak.
This is what's left of that 40-foot travel trailer here in Yorupa Valley. The daughter of the woman who lives here felt so helpless seeing it all unfold on her phone as she was FaceTiming her mother.
I was in shock. I almost drove right into the fire because I just couldn't believe it.
Twyla couldn't believe her home was burning down while on the phone with her daughter. A routine FaceTime phone conversation turned nightmare as smoke and fire became the backdrop of that call.
Absolutely devastating. Me and my mom are really close. She's my best friend.
Kristen Buchanan lives in Ohio. She was chatting with her mom as she pulled up to the trailer where she lived with her boyfriend off Pedley Road in Yorupa Valley.
As she got closer, she started to panic. And then she pulled in and got out of the car and turned the camera around, and her whole home was just like engulfed in flames.
Fire quickly swept through the 40-foot travel trailer. There was no time for Poor to retrieve anything, with just the clothes she was wearing and her daughter watching her home burn to the ground.
I was just helpless. Like, there was nothing that I could do.
I needed help desperately. We have nothing.
Poor lost everything except a few pieces of jewelry and part of the urn holding her late husband's ashes.
My mom's, on the other hand, somewhere here in the rubble.
She didn't have insurance on her trailer and is now living in a tent at a nearby campground trying to figure out what's next. Never did mother-daughter imagine witnessing a loss like this, captured during a FaceTime chat.
It's like a nightmare unfolding, like in front of my eyes, and I couldn't do anything.
I guess I'm still alive. I still got my dog, so we're okay. She keeps looking to me like, let's go home, let's go home. And there's no home to go to anymore.
Riverside County Fire says the cause of this is still under investigation. If you want to help, there is a GoFundMe set up. You can find it at ktla.com. In Yorupa Valley, Sarah Welch, KTLA.